Alright, guys. So I had some questions. Retably asked, his statement is, I listened before to your music and I like the way you approach songs, thanks, especially the intros. What comes in mind when creating those ear capturing intros, okay? You're playing exactly like Angelo Torres, great guy, great sax player. You both don't go straight to the note, but you play some notes before reaching your target note. That's what I like also. Okay, I understand. One other thing is when soloing or improvising, how do you turn those scales into music? E.g., you play scale using thirds or any other arrangement or pattern, I suppose. How do you make that pattern sound musical instead of 1, 3, 2, 4, etc.? Okay, I'll start with the last one, right? So what happens is the thirds is basically just the concept of grasping or getting your fingers to work in patterns, right? Or getting the intervals, those jumps under your fingers. The dexterity, it's called dexterity, like being able to jump from this note to that note seamlessly. It's an exercise. You can incorporate it into a song. I'll try and find something for you guys. So what needs to happen is, or what it's actually meant for, is this. Okay, I'll just try and play something, but so what I was trying to highlight is, to be musical, you're not just gonna play your scale. It's gonna sound boring, right? So your scale is basically just for you to be familiar with the notes of a certain key, right? However, the patterns are now for you to be more comfortable with different licks. When you're transcribing someone solo, you'll be able to jump from this note to that note, etc. However, in the passage that I just played, which was some sort of improv, I did incorporate the exercise. Just go back and listen to it. There are some segments where I go down in a pattern. You can even make up your own lick, something like this. Something along those lines. So don't take it for granted that you're just practicing random gibberish. But also, the group chat is there for you guys to ask questions based on the videos I've seen. I've seen tons of videos, and the feedback, I'm expecting more feedback from you guys, and I'm glad that there's a few questions coming up now. What was the other one? You're playing exactly like Angelo Torres. You both don't go straight to the note, but you play some notes before reaching your target note. That's what I like also. Okay. So this has to do with listening to your favorite sax players and copying them exactly, repeatedly in your practice sessions, and then trying it on the backtrack, for example. I'll give you an example. There's a lick I like to do on. It's one of the. It's one of my favorite songs, also by Jakim Joyner. He's a smooth jazz guy. I'll play the song. I'll play the lick, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right? It's in the intro. So what I did there was basically take that line. I copied it exactly, like with all the grace notes and whatever it is that's in there, and I added another lick. It's like copying and pasting something else from another player. So the second line I added, something like that, is something that Kirk Whalum does very often. So it's all about listening, constantly listening to your favorite sax players, man. And if I were to tell you something, actually, a fact, a lot of the cats at varsity and colleges are always just listening to their favorite sax players, whether it's from the bebop styles, the Charlie Parkers or what. They constantly have headphones on. Drummers always have headphones on, listening to their favorite musos. That's how you grow. You have to learn from the people that came before you. It's like a language. You have to listen and copy and try and implement it yourself. It's like a baby learning to talk. They repeat mama, dada, saying after the parent or whoever's entertaining them at that point. It's all about copying, repeating it, adding your own, being creative, and trying it with a backtrack. Just there's tons of backtracks on the internet, even. So most of that just comes with like transcribing and copying. I'm gonna try and play something with licks, with an intro, and with some thirds patterns, like scale patterns, incorporated within it. Try and take a listen to it. There won't be any backtrack, but there's going to be a whole lot of licks, and just try and listen to how I'm using scale patterns in a musical style. It comes with practice. Haven't done this in a while, actually.
Thanks for watching.